I'm going to attempt to build a chicken tractor for the chickens. I initially thought I'd just make an extension to their chicken run, to their run, but I think what I'm gonna do is try to make one that's more mobile that I can move around the yard. And I was gonna build it out of wood, frame the whole thing out of wood. Yuck, I just got a worm in my shoe and it's squished. Yuck. But I got this idea. I was thinking I might use some PVC pipe and make like an arched one. I have a wood base, at the bottom, around the bottom, and then can you see that imaginary? And then have the PVC arc over it, and then put chicken wire on it. But I remembered I had this hog wire or dog wire. I don't know what you call it. It's just some wire. This used to be a hog pen. We had one hog that, it's a long story, but had it, and this is where it lived until we ate her. But anyway, this is not being used at all. So I think I'm going to just undo all this wire, this fence, and take it down and try to use that as the chicken tractor. So I probably won't ever get these staples out of here. That was weird. More than likely. Well, I might can. Not one-handed. Well, I can. Let's see. I gotta make a pile. I don't want these things sitting out here for the lawnmower to get a flat. Gotta get that undone. I don't know what that's for. And then let me just put the camera away, and I'm gonna get that undone, and then undo these. I've already taken some of the little pieces that was holding this to the pole, to these things. I don't know what kind of shape. Oh, there's another one down there that the wire's going to be in that's touching the ground, but I'm going to take it off as much as I can all the way around. I'll bring you back as much. Oh my gosh, that was an absolute nightmare, because the fence, while it wrapped around the outside of this pole, the rest of these, it was wrapped to the inside. And so I was trying to, well, anyway, getting it undone was just a pain. And I forgot that we had to secure it around the bottom with barbed wire, make it where the pig couldn't push out. And so all of that was it was tied to these poles. And besides that, the gnats are terrible out here. They've just been all in my eyes and on every cut that I have on me, which right now is a lot. Just in my ears and in my eyes and biting. And the biting flies were on my shoulders and my arms and my legs and my neck. And I thought I was about to have an absolute nervous breakdown. But it was because I think of all the gnats and the flies. I got I got my car jack out here, the extra one, not the one that came with my car, to try to pull these poles out of the ground. I found that it's busted, it won't work, so I've got to do something different. I have another one, an old car jack it's a bumper jack, but it's rusted up to the point it's not working right now, so I can't even pull these out right now, but I will later. It's not like I need those. But anyway, got the wire rolled up. And since I'm such a nervous wreck now, my nerves are shot. See the gnats, they're driving me nuts. I'm just gonna leave that here until later because it's hot, I'm bothered, and I'll just do it another day. So I just went in the house to cool off a little bit, and I was thinking I'll go ahead and take my shower. Electricity's off. So, which we're on well water, so that runs the pump, so I don't have water, except for what's in the tank, and then even that won't last long enough to, I don't have the water heater, even though it's propane, it's on demand, and it won't work without electricity. So I am just going to, I think, just lay in the yard and melt down into the ground, and maybe I'll rise on another day where things are better. I'll keep you up to date on the chicken tractor, because I will get it done. It's just not today. Well, hello, boys and girls. I just thought I'd share this with you. This is the world's jankiest chicken tractor ever. And I knew going into this when I was building it, it was going to be janky, and it is. But it's secure and it's going to work. I just used everything left over I could find, including this wire that I got off of an old pig pen that we had. So, and then boards that were lying around here and there. I just put it together. Got it all hopefully secured. I probably need to do a little more work around the bottom. But yeah, that's my janky chicken tractor. I didn't want to buy one, and I didn't feel like getting into a mega build and having to buy wood to make it look nice. So I used what I had on hand. We're going to see how this goes. I do have a little door. All this is wood and scraps of, everything is just scraps left over from something else. Only thing I know I definitely need to do is I've got to get a grinder and grind the points of these screws where the hinges are. I've got to grind those off just so the chickens don't get caught on it. But it's just for them to get out here in the grass, eat some grass, have a good time, and then they go back in their pen. I've been using this dog crate here, but it's kind of small, and the bottom technically has wire that they can't really scratch around really well. But anyway, this will be a little bit bigger. That's about twice the size of that dog kennel. Yep, world's jankiest chicken tractor. Oh goodness, it works though. At least I think it does. I'm fixing to put the chickens in and find out. Well, they went in really easily. Of course, they've been doing this with the dog crate, so they were familiar with how to go in. They seem to be enjoying the grass. The whole point of this is so I can move it, out when that grass gets, well, like right here. They've been using this with that dog crate. Gotten it a little bit short, so I got to add a rope to this so I can pull from the bottom. Whoops! That's another thing I got to watch out is for their little feet on the other end. Come here. Come here, chick. Come here. I need to put a little bar. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I guess as I do it, they'll learn to move their little feetsies. Come here. Come here. I don't want to get their little toes in there. Maybe I should push, because maybe they'll move away from me as I push. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I know you got a lot of grass over on that end. A little bit taller anyway. I mean, there's grass everywhere, but it's just they've worn some of this down. And I have recently found out this little girl likes to eat chicken poop, so I have to be careful now, because then she goes in my house and vomits. That's so disgusting. That's what she's looking for. She knows anywhere around this dog kennel that they've been pooping. No poo-poo. No eat poo-poo, right? But Mom, it tastes so good. That's disgusting, girl. Yeah, wait till wintertime. Be like poopsicles. You're so bad. Girl, I tell you. You're so bad, but I love you so much. Well, ladies, what do you think? Any thoughts? Any wishes? Oh, I should put water in here too? Well, I might do that. If I have a small waterer I could attach to the side, I might do that. Maybe put a cup or something right here. A bowl that I could attach somehow so they won't knock it over. Put a little water in it. What you think, ladies? Ugh, what you got hung? Okay. Appreciate the help. That looked like a spider web. said, I know it's not pretty. And frankly, I don't care as long as it works. This wire was probably the hardest thing to deal with. It was wired, like I said, I pulled up from that pig pen, hog pen. And the bottom of it is just, against the ground, it was kind of shot. Some of it was rotten. And I did cut off this end of this one. I meant to come back and just cut this end off. But I think I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, it's fine. You know, I don't care. The chickens don't care. They're just like, give me my greens. Give me my greens, baby. Alright, y'all. Well, give me a like on the video if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And as I always say, stay wild. Okay.